It's another episode of Charleston in Charge, and I'm Richie from the class of 2024 and a Broadcast Media 3 student here at GRHS. Today, we'll introduce you to Miss Rusin, one of Glen Rock's favorite art teachers. In this episode, we'll see Dr. Charleston learn to make a ceramic bowl for the first time on the wheel. Let's get right into it and welcome Miss Rusin.
Welcome back to another episode of Charleston in Charge Season 2. In the last episode, I got the opportunity to practice with basketball superstar Mason Mangione. Today, Ms. Rusin will be helping me get in touch with my creative side. Along with her students, I will be creating a pottery piece for the holiday season. Ms. Rusin is a respected art teacher here at the Glen Rock High School. I look forward to sharing more about her and her students with you. And that's all happening on this episode of Charleston in Charge. Let's take a look. Good afternoon, everybody. We're here for another episode of Charleston in Charge, and I'm very fortunate to be here with Ms. Rusin. Ms. Rusin, I think, is entering her 14th year teaching here in Glen Rock, and she's definitely one of our favorites. When you combine really a good person who's passionate about what she teaches, she volunteers on a bunch of committees. We're just lucky to have her. So I'm happy that you volunteered to be on this episode of Charleston in Charge.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. So we have a couple of questions for you. So how does one become an art teacher? What made you want to do that?
Well, I think I took a fairly untraditional route. I actually went to college for acting.
Okay. So this is natural for you then.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
So I studied to be an actress at Emerson College, after which I tried many different career paths and eventually found myself getting a Master's of Fine Arts at Pratt Institute in Brooklyn, at which time I also got my teaching certification.
Okay.
I was told my entire life I'd be a teacher, and I resisted it, fought it, and then eventually found out that it was exactly what I wanted to do. So
I think we all wind up sort of the same way, and then we just find a passion for working with students, and in this case also a subject that you love. So what are you working on now?
My advanced class now is working on slab work and surface design, and my Sculpture 1 class is working on mugs and the wheel.
When I taught, I was a history teacher. There was always a favorite subject. I loved constitutional law and Bill of Rights and stuff. What's your favorite art project to work on?
My favorite art project is the wheel.
And what's the hardest part of using the wheel? Because I got a bad feeling I'm going to be using this wheel later on, and I'm going to struggle with it.
Centering. Centering is the trickiest part.
Okay. All right. I will focus on that. And what's your favorite thing about teaching this class?
I like that it's accessible. I like that everybody can find something to love about being in the room.
I always say that students vote with their feet, and your classes are always at the max, and that tells me that students love being in your class. They feel your passion, and I can see it today with the 25 plus students here. So you talked a little bit about the wheel and things like, what skill do I need, or do people need to be good at this class? Because I am an artistic genius. So what skills do you need?
I'm a firm believer that you don't need skill, that you just need willingness to learn. Okay. So an open mind and a willingness to try is really all you need to succeed in my class.
Right. So then there's hope. There's hope for me.
There's hope for you.
Okay.
There's hope for everyone. Well,
I look forward to making something and getting to the wheel, and let's get to it.
Sounds good.
Okay. All right, so we're here now with our rapid fire questions. I'm working with Ms. Rusin. She's going to show me how to make, what are we making?
We're going to make a bowl.
We're going to make a bowl. I'm excited about that. But while we're doing that, let's ask some of these questions. What's your favorite candy, Ms. Rusin?
Twix.
So that's the wrong answer. Charleston Chew is always the correct answer. All right.
So okay.
All right. Okay. So what's the first thing I should do here?
First thing, put your hands add water.
Add water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that enough?
Put your sponge back in the bowl.
Okay.
Okay. Hands around the outside.
Okay.
And then you're going to take your thumb and you're going to drill right into the center of the piece.
Okay. Keeping the wheel going.
Keeping the wheel going.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Drill that thumb right in. So you'll want it to look like this.
Okay. And then while we're doing that, acrylic or oil?
Acrylic.
Acrylic, okay. Is that good there?
Perfect. Very nice start.
Well, thank you.
So now you're going to get your hands a little bit wet.
Okay.
Put your hands around the outside like so.
Okay.
Okay. You're going to put both of your thumbs in a V into the center.
A V into the center.
V into
okay.
the center.
All right.
So you're basically just widening the hole.
Got it. A bowl, a plate, or a cup?
A bowl.
Okay. Talk to me about what's your favorite color?
Blue-green. I know it's two colors, but it's
It is.
actually a color as well.
That's my favorite combination. Is I was an assistant, graduate assistant at Drew University, and their colors were forest green and I think midnight blue. I like that combo.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I
good
do.
combo, yep.
I do. How am I doing?
Beautiful. You can go down a little bit further. So
Okay.
push that down.
Okay.
Very good.
All right.
Okay.
And what is the word or phrase you say the most to your students?
There's no such thing as done.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. I can see the bottom. Is that bad?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is just take your thumbs
Okay.
and just slide down the sides a little bit.
Okay.
There you go.
Do I need more water or no?
Yeah, you can get your hands wet.
Okay.
All right, then you're gonna take your thumbs, same hand position, and you're just gonna stretch your thumbs out to the outside.
Okay. Okay.
So,
And what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
It's a good choice. And then what's your favorite book?
Time Traveler's Wife.
Now, I have not read that, but I've seen the movie.
It's a great book.
Okay.
The book is much better than the movie.
They always are.
Yeah.
They always are. And I try to always read the book first.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't get to that. Now, this is a big one here. Paper or clay?
Clay.
Well, obviously. Okay, I'm sorry. That's easy. This is a big one. Cats or dogs?
Dogs, but don't tell my cats.
No, I'm not allowed to have a dog. My wife, I'm a cat person, and
Okay.
unfortunately chickens. But no dogs in my house, which is weird. I'm not. What's your favorite dog breed?
Pit bulls.
Okay. Aren't they mean?
No.
Okay.
The sweetest dogs.
Is that just that's just a wives' tale, urban tale?
Yep,
Got it.
yep.
Okay.
Total myth.
All right. I have one of these, Netflix or Hulu.
Hulu.
All right, we're 0 for 1 there, Netflix.
Netflix is too expensive.
What do you do on your day off?
Relax.
Yep. And favorite show to binge?
Twilight Zone.
Not Charleston in Charge.
Charleston in Charge.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
Charleston.
Yes, absolutely. And did you play any sports or favorite activities in high school?
Does theater count?
It does, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. And what was your favorite subject in school besides art?
English.
Good choice. All right. So how do I finish this,
Okay,
Sarah?
so you're going to put your right hand on the outside,
Okay.
like so, and you're going to take your left hand,
Uh-huh.
and you're just going to press on the side.
Okay.
Make sure your hand stays wet. You made a bowl!
I made a bowl. Look at that.
Wonderful.
Nice. Very good. That's not too bad.
Not too bad. Not too bad at all.
I am so happy to be here with Miss Rusin again. She's one of our favorites. What makes Glen Rock schools so great is obviously our students and our parents and our community, but it's the teachers as well. And Miss Rusin, thank you. Thank you for being part of our faculty, and thank you for all that you do.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. And that concludes this episode of Charleston in Charge. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Oh wait, hang on. That bowl. It's like a gravy saucer thingy.
You know what? It's your first try.
It's not bad. This is gonna go in my
You
office.
came here with a willingness to learn.
I did.
And that's all we ask.
That's all. Yeah. I mean, this is special to me.